As a professor of marketing, I'm always looking for innovative ways of teaching and innovative ways of working together with business. And I guess what Brainjuicer has done is give me the opportunity to work together with some, well, renowned speakers. They bring you innovative information, and I'm sure there will be some surprise or two. I shan't tell you which ones it are.
Kennis is the theme of today. Kennis has to do with knowledge, and knowledge is an asymptote, una asíntota in Spanish, which is my mother tongue. And that is something that you try to aim toward, but never quite reach. You also make kennis maken, and that means to get acquainted with others. And that's the theme of today, building bridges and making connections.
Beautiful. Human beings can create a sound and grow together. Animals don't do this, because monkeys in artists, famous zoo in Holland, they make whoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, and it's always conflicting. Why? Because they are defending their territory. Have you ever heard a speaker do monkey impression? I mean, no, right?
Most CEOs or most managers, when they hire people, they hire sort of clones of themselves, right? They are copycats, they are copiers. What we would like to do is to get innovators. When I ask CEOs, what do you want to do with your company? They say, I want to grow. But in my view, a company doesn't need to be big. Look at Lehman Brothers. Were they a big business bank? Yes, they were. Where are they now? A company needs to be strong.
I don't know about you, I really enjoyed Henry's refreshing take on what companies should be doing, and I could see a few looks around the room of people kind of going, that's not what my company's doing.
I mean, most of the time in the workplace, people don't workshop. People are asked to come up with some ideas by next Tuesday. That's what, we don't have time for workshops or away days, or you can literally go and do it yourself on the go. So now I know what I am, I know what I'm good at doing, I know what I'm not good at doing. I've now got, in a sense, the tools to be more self-aware of what's required to be creative on the go.
The one thing which I thought was interesting notice is that already back then you could advertise on banners, but those were banners behind an airplane. So what is the media landscape 30 years later? It has exploded. There are so many options, so many possibilities. And I'm not going to explain this in more detail, because you all know what we as business people and consumers, as marketeers, are confronted with. But I think we can conclude one thing, and that is that life was much easier when Apple and BlackBerry were just fruits.
There's a wonderful saying, I don't know whether you have the equivalent here in Holland, but there's a wonderful saying that the storm is the time to fish. And the storm I really want to talk about is a radical challenge that's being made to us in terms of our business, in terms of how consumers consume, but not only about how consumers consume, but how much consumers consume as well.
I'm conscious in all of the innovations I've ever done, they go wrong before they go right. By definition of doing anything original, it will fail, 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 fail. And there's a spirit that anything that you've ever noticed has to go through this perseverance.